Okay, Group D, Frankfurt, Tottenham, Sporting, Marseille. Here's my hot take. I think Frankfurt's winning this group.
Really?
I don't know if you guys remember, but remember when they played Barcelona last season and they filled 30,000 of their fans at Barcelona Stadium? Mm-hmm. I think this is a football club that's like super passionate.
Yeah.
And remember Barcelona went through this deep investigation. Like, how did that happen?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was crazy. 30,000 fans traveled to Barcelona and somehow had more fans in Barcelona than Barcelona themselves. Xavi, after that game, was like, this didn't feel like a home game. This felt like an away game. So I just feel like this club has some secret sauce and some really passionate fans that I think they're going to surprise Tottenham. I have this gut feeling, and this is no disrespect to Tottenham because Harry Kane's unreal. Heung-min Son's unreal. No disrespect. I just am not completely sold on the fact that they could potentially win the Champions League. I'm not saying they're not getting out of this group, but I'm not, I'm not 100% sure about them.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. They've not exactly, they obviously went to the Champions League final a few years ago. What was that now? 4 or 5 years ago? But still, they're not the European powerhouse to say. I don't know how this group's going to go. I do think Tottenham wins the group, so we'll disagree on that. But I like the take of Frankfurt, and I think they're really going to play for it this season and try and go on that run. Just because they won the Europa League last year. That's why they're in the Champions League, and they haven't had the best start to Bundesliga. But I think they're banking on a good Champions League run to help push the team. And it helps a lot. Like when you're good in the Champions League, like it can sometimes rub off into the league, So I like them. Sporting will be interesting. They've had an interesting start to the season too in Portugal, 1-1-1. They did draw against they lost to Porto. They drew to Braga, and they beat Rio Ave, I believe that's how you say the name. They're always one of those teams. I think it's so hard to read because the Portuguese league is so poor, to put it politely. It's 3 teams, and then Marseille. I don't know about them either.
I don't either.
I don't know about them. I think there's just a lot of question marks in this group to say who's going to come where. I think it's going to be a very competitive group. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Group A, but not as high profile.
Yeah.
This is a good way to put it.
Perfectly said.
So I'll go with Tottenham, Marseille, Frankfurt, and Sporting. That's what
Frankfurt
I'll do.
in third.
Yeah.
One thing I want to say about Frankfurt, because I know that we were talking about them losing to Real Madrid in that Super Cup final recently.
But they played well.
They played well.
Yeah.
I think that they played a very good Real Madrid team, but I remember watching that first half and being like, they're really aggressive and they came with heart.
Yeah.
I think heart matters in these games because I would almost bet on a team with more heart than maybe even a Barcelona that might have more skill. And I'm not saying Barcelona doesn't have heart, but I just think Barcelona's a little scary, inconsistent right now. So I don't know. Frankfurt's maybe I'm completely wrong, guys. Well, this is the beauty of football.
Hey, we all got to have
we all got to have a crazy pick.
It's not going to go perfect, so sometimes you got to go off the board a little bit. I like the Frankfurt pick. I think they're going to be they won the Europa League last year. They're not a bad team. They've had a difficult start to the season, but